Today's horoscope from AstroCademy, Leo October 26, 2024. You could arrive at new ways to improve your practical affairs or home life today, and you're exceptionally resourceful with your time, energy, talents, money, and resources. With your ruler, Mars, forming a harmonious aspect with Uranus, you can be keen on making improvements and progress. New ways of interacting with loved ones can yield surprisingly good results now. Organization around the home can help move things along, although new approaches can be most beneficial when Uranus is involved as it is today. The need to take action or to step in can be intense. Changes made on the inside in your emotional world can be just as strong a focus with Mars in your solar fourth house stirring up buried feelings. As the cosmos spin, it's time to unleash your kinky side. With mighty Mars, the planet of sex and passion, linking in a sextile to electric Uranus, everyone will be fired up for fun and adventure. This is an ideal time to do something wildly exhilarating, whether it's a spontaneous trip or busting out some naughty toys with your one and only. However, if single, this is an ideal moment to hit up some unique venues that you don't typically frequent and bump into people outside of your standard type. This could lead to a spark that leaves you panting for more. What will motivate you to get a hold of your finances? The time has come to be financially proactive, as Mars in Cancer sextiles Uranus retrograde in Taurus. Something in your personal life might be the catalyst for this change. You may not want to live as your family does, or you may want to improve your home life. Working hard for your family might also motivate you to make more money. Regardless of who or what inspires your financial ambition, this could push you to figure out a way to stabilize your finances. You have so much to be grateful for. There are lots of things that are going well in your life right now. There is nothing more important than your health, however. Don't let yourself be reminded of this through illness or any kind of accident due to unconscious behavior. Drink plenty of water to keep your joints well lubricated and stay away from saturated fats, which include whole milk, cheese, butter, and cream. Use olive oil rather than butter whenever possible. The vibrations of the day are going to create a separation in your private or professional life. You will miss the person in question and will need a period to step back so you can get over this. In your professional life, you will get into a class which will turn out to be very advantageous to you after a short period of adaptation. However, you may be a little stressed, which only a sense of humor and outings will help. You shouldn't have any worries in your love life. Before leaving your home and family sector today, the moon will spend its final hours aligned with Mars, with this last visit before he leaves giving you a read on his drive to make things happen and get things done, as well as a better sense of where to channel this. It is once the moon leaves that it will return to a fun, playful, romantic and creatively charged part of your chart, where there will be a chance to prepare for Mars' return in 11 days. This comes just as Venus is already helping to fire up the adventurous side of life's fence. A day after the Sun left your relationship sector, preparations are afoot to shift the focus onto matters of the heart and the spirit of romance. While the asteroid Juno, the queen of commitment, will remain in your relationship sector until the end of next week, the moon's return to your romantic sector is a chance to prepare for Mars' return and the start of a whole new chapter. Our eyes in the sky. Think of this moment as an invitation to let go of the ordinary and try something that stirs excitement. It doesn't have to be a huge, life-changing move. Sometimes it's those small, thoughtful changes that can make all the difference. Have you ever followed a little nudge to do something you wouldn't normally consider, only to later realize that it opened up new doors or led to some incredible results? That's the kind of energy we're working with today. It might mean taking a different approach to a project, rethinking how you communicate with someone, or even simply organizing your day in a new way. If you felt a little stuck lately or like things have been in a holding pattern, this energy might be exactly the shift you need to break out of that rut. You might find yourself doing something today that surprises even you. This alignment between Mars and Uranus isn't just about sparking new ideas, it's also an invitation to let your creativity flow freely. Whether it's a work-related project, a personal endeavor, or even just your usual to-do list, experiment with letting things flow in an unplanned, organic way. Have you ever felt that moment when, after reading so hard to figure it all out, suddenly everything just clicks because you approached it with a fresh perspective? That's the type of insight Uranus often brings, so be open to taking those leaps, and let yourself be amazed by where they take you. But today's cosmic energy doesn't stop at new ideas and actions. On a deeper emotional level, you might notice some past feelings or memories surfacing out of nowhere. It could be an unresolved situation, a person from your past, or even a random memory that stirs up emotions you thought you'd put behind you. Have you ever found yourself feeling triggered by something that brought up old emotions or unresolved issues? Today's energy is amplifying that experience, giving you a powerful chance to see things differently. Instead of letting these resurfacing feelings overwhelm you, use this moment as an opportunity for growth. Think of it as your own personal reset button, a chance to rise above old emotional patterns and approach things with fresh insight. Maybe you can respond differently this time or see something from a new, more empowered perspective. Yes, it might feel challenging, but remember that you're not the same person you were in the past. You've grown, you've gained strength, and you have the ability to handle things in a way that supports who you are today. Reflect for a moment. Can you remember a time when you stood your ground during a sensitive conversation? Perhaps it wasn't easy, but you stayed true to yourself, communicating clearly and with confidence, even if the discussion was difficult. How did you feel afterward? There's something incredibly satisfying about expressing yourself honestly, and today, that same energy is available to you. The stars are aligning to help you approach conversations, especially those emotionally charged ones, with clarity and confidence. And remember, finding common ground doesn't always happen instantly. Sometimes compromise takes time, patience, and a lot of mutual understanding. You might not walk away with a perfect agreement right away, and that's okay. It's all part of the journey, not just the destination. So trust in the process, and know that by staying true to yourself and giving the conversation the time it needs, you're making progress, even if it feels a bit drawn out. It's not just about the end result, it's about how you handle each step along the way with integrity and honesty. So, as you move through the day, I encourage you to embrace both the adventurous spirit and the emotional insights that today's cosmic energy brings. Take that inspired step towards something new, even if it's just a small shift, and if emotions or memories from the past arise, welcome them as part of your healing journey. There is so much potential for growth today, whether it's in your creative pursuits, your relationships, or your own journey of self-awareness and healing. The universe is supporting you on this path, reminding you that you've got everything you need within you to embrace change, express yourself, and evolve. You've got this.